Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is another edition of Couch Convos. I'm your host, Tanisha. How is everybody doing? It is a beautiful Monday morning and it is Halloween also. But yeah, I was asked by one of my YouTube family to discuss when is the right time in your relationship to introduce your significant other, your partner, to your kids. Now, there's many ways of knowing when is the perfect time, but the main way you can know is if you know that he's ready to spend the rest of his life with you. If he is committed to the relationship, if you know when is the when you're getting married, if you know that. Another thing is after you've dated a year and you've done proper research, find out about his criminal background, whether he has anything shady in his background, then you can proceed. So you have met his or her family. Everybody gets along. Whether him or her has anything in his past, you have to know that. Most of the time, we use our hearts to decide when to introduce our kids to our partner to our kids. That's not the right way to do it. You have to use your brain, because your heart will tell you, oh, I love this person, and you don't, it clouds your judgment. It will cloud your judgment as to the kind of person you're dating. So when you're dating this person, you have to use your brain. I know we always use our hearts to tell us when this and that, when and that, but in the past, I have seen that if you don't use your brain and realize, okay, if you see something that doesn't seem right about this person, red flag number uno. If you think that something's wrong with this person, then you have to do your research before you actually introduce your child to this person, because you don't want the child to get attached to this person and then you find out something bad about them. So you have to use your brain. If something doesn't seem right, your intuition will tell you that you need to do more investigation on this person first before you say, okay, I'm going to introduce my child to this person. You have to make sure that you use your brain, because your heart is easily manipulated, but the brain will tell you something ain't right. I have to watch it a little bit before I introduce my child. So trust your instinct. Your child is more important. When you become a parent, your child is more important than your happiness, because you cannot just introduce a child to everybody that you're dating, because the child gets attached to this person and the person might not be good, the person might treat them bad. So that's why you need to think about your child's important. Think about your child more than your own happiness, because you brought your child into the world. You are their protector. You're supposed to shield them from harm's way. So yeah, and this is one thing that I have done in the past when I was dating. Well, you introduce the child to the person, tell them that this person is such and such. You don't give them the title as a boyfriend. You don't give them the title as a boyfriend. You don't tell them that this person is the person that you're dating, because you have to see how they interact with your child to know if, yes, yeah, I can tell my child that this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, whatever. So you make sure that you don't tell them that this is the person that you're dating. That's what I did in the past. I've actually seen how this person interacts with my child to know if he's a good person or not. Most times kids can tell if the person is not good. Most of the time. But you have to see how they interact with your child, if they're genuinely wanting to know your child, and because if a person doesn't want to know your child, then that's a red flag number 2. If they don't want to know anything about your child, red flag number 2. Your child is a part of you, and if they say, "Oh, I don't want any kids," then you know that that's not the person for you. Just saying. Some of the times we see red flags and we still proceed because we have our feelings all in the mix. But your child didn't ask for you to bring somebody into his life, and then you find out that something's wrong with him, and then he's out of his life. So you have to be very, very careful, very strategic. So these are the strategies that you have to use. First, investigate. Do your investigation, guys. The internet is a good place to find out more about this person. Your investigation, number 1. Number 2, you have to meet his family. Very important. You get to know his family, get to meet his family. Let him meet your family, and see how you guys get along. Then, after that, you make sure that the child meets the person, but you don't give the person a title. Don't tell him, "Okay, this is my boyfriend. This is a friend. This is a friend." Introduce him as a friend, and then when you see how they interact, how they get along, then you give them the title. But until then, yeah, because you cannot give them the title and then time goes by, and then you guys are done. So you have to do those things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. And if you have any more questions, please comment down below. Any suggestions, comment down below. And thank you guys so much for responding. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the encouragement. And I will see you in my next couch convos. Bye, guys.